Welcome back to our Espresso Kitchen, where we are having a healthy cooking week specifically for us guys wanting to add some extra size and also shed those unwanted kilos. Now, yesterday we prepared a healthy lunch option, and today we're going to be talking all about dinner. And joining me once again in the kitchen, we have private chef Neill Anthony. Good morning, Neill. How are you?
You're well. We're good, man.
Lovely stuff. And also, not to forget, a PGA golf professional and also fitness model, Gaiser. Good morning, man. You well?
Good in yourself, man.
Lovely. Nice to have you back. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we are talking a bit about dinner.
Yeah.
Important meal, I presume, eh?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you've got to have dinner. I mean, you've been the whole day, you've been busy, and you've got to just finish off the cycle.
Now, this is quite a confusing meal, I think, for a lot of guys out there wanting to add on some size, because they never know what exactly to eat, how much proteins, how much carbs, and what about starches? Let's talk a bit about that. Starches and carbs. Why do you avoid starches, but you still eat carbs, and what's the difference between the two?
Okay. Well, the starches, basically, let's explain what they are. The starches are your potatoes, your rice, your pastas, that kind of thing. Those obviously increase your glucose in the bloodstream. So you want to try and cut those out and rather opt for fibrous carbs, which would be your green veggies, that kind of thing. What that basically does is it still gives you an energy source so that your body doesn't start getting cravings later on in the day. And that would basically be your green veggies, which are great options to choose. Your broccolis, your lettuce, cucumber, beans, those are very good.
So Neill, run us through the ingredients that you're going to be using for today's dish.
Really nice lean fillet, some mange tout, they were just sort of chopped up. Not going to pre-blanch those, give them a nice bit of crunch as well. Also through the end there, we're just going to fold through some watercress. Watercress and beef are great mates. Yep. And then just for a little bit of luxury, just a little spoon of creme fraiche just to sort of bring it all together.
That's perfect. So you're busy frying the mushrooms there. How long should you fry those for?
Just sort of 2-3 minutes and let them brown up a bit. Pop these in there.
Nice.
Get those going.
Nice. Right, well, while that heats up. So, Peter, tell me a bit about your routine when it comes to dinner.
Okay, well, like I said, I've got to get the proteins in, so I have my 100% whey protein shake just to fill my tummy up and just to get me ready for dinner. So once I've had that, then I start preparing my dinner. I'll keep it to lean meats like lean steak, chicken breast, hake, and then I'll obviously add in some green fibrous carbs, broccoli, green beans, lettuce, and what I start with half an hour before dinner, I take Fedra Cut stimulant-free with a glass of water. What it basically does is it's going to prevent my body to digest extra fats, which I don't want, obviously. So I take that half an hour before, 2 capsules, and the nice thing with it is it's going to prevent my food cravings later on in the evening. So it's a good way just to prevent those extra calories being digested through maybe a little cheat meal when you shouldn't be doing that at night.
Okay, so the stimulant-free, exactly what does that mean? Because I know you take the Fedra Cut hardcore.
Yeah.
So what is the difference?
The stimulant-free is it prevents your central nervous system from being activated. So it's kind of doesn't give you that big energy surge like Fedra Cut hardcore does. So the stimulant-free just helps, basically does the same thing, but it doesn't activate your central nervous system, and yeah, it just prevents extra fat absorption in the body.
You'll be able to sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that.
Yeah.
Neill, now what's happening on your side?
Just fold the watercress through, just at the heat of the pan, just sort of slightly wilt down the watercress.
Yeah.
And then just...
Oh, it looks amazing already.
Pop that through. A little bit of luxury there for you. Carve this up.
You don't want to fry those veggies or those greens up too much.
No. Just sort of gently wilt them down.
So when it comes to dinner, should you have a massive meal, or you know, how big should your actual portion be for someone wanting to add weight?
Well, obviously later on in the evening, you don't want to eat too many calories because your body is slowing down in activity levels. So you need to eat less calories. If you want to try and get more calories in, I'd rather get it from your proteins instead of trying to go the easy way out and go for pasta and rice from your complex carbs. Rather increase your fibrous carbs, which is also going to give you the feeling of being full for longer, and it still provides you with an energy source, so your body is still in a fat burning state while you're sleeping. So
it comes through pretty strongly that protein is the one that's very important to have for dinner.
Definitely.
Right. And what about something sweet, man? If you have a sweet tooth like myself, you know.
Yeah. Well, gee, I mean, we're all human, eh? We can't all be machines. So I usually, after dinner, if I feel I get a bit of a craving, and I mean, I love my desserts in the off-season, so protein dessert would be a great substitute. It's low sugar, or it's actually no sugar at all, and it's low calories and low fat, so high protein content, and it feels just like you're eating a normal dessert. It's great. I love it. It's so tasty.
Lovely stuff. Neill, how are you going here?
Perfect. We just lightly dress some green leaves here, just lightly dress them with a bit of olive oil. You can probably do a little bit of vinaigrette if you like. Just touch of olive oil, a little bit of sea salt on there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're ready to go. I think there's enough protein in there for you.
You've got to give that a try, man.
Here we go.
Oh, man. Sure. That looks nice, eh? That looks nice. So, dude, just before you go to bed, what exactly is it, you know, from a supplement side that you still use to make sure that your body, you know, recovers properly from the night's sleep?
Well, usually 40 minutes before I go to bed, I have a pure protein Hydro 6 shake. Now, what that does is it's got a 6-stage protein release system. So throughout your night's sleep, your body will be uptaking protein as it needs it for muscle recovery and muscle growth. And because it's low carbs, you won't be getting excess carbs, which you don't want while you're sleeping. And then 20 minutes before bed, I take HGH, which is a natural human growth hormone amplifier. So it helps just to increase your body's natural testosterone boosting and growth hormone. So it gives you a better sleep pattern. Not necessarily make you sleep longer, but it improves your quality of sleep, and then obviously spares muscle mass while burning body fat as well.
Exactly. Peter, thank you so much for joining us once again, man. Very nice to meet you.
Thanks
Neil,
a lot.
You rock, dude. You're awesome. You're awesome. You know that, right? So that is your healthy dinner option. So if you have any more questions, go to the USN SA page on Facebook. The recipe will be there. It will also be on our Espresso Show website, espressoshow.com. Now join us again tomorrow as we will be talking about that all-important mid-morning snack. Don't miss that.